Alright. What was the boss? I'm pretty sure I just used Tigra, right? Yep, definitely used Tigra. Okay, what else is on here? Okay, it's the Cosmic Armor Break one, so we just used Medusa a bunch. Do that. Boom. Surfer. Odin. Wait, where is she? Medusa. And if I'm bringing Medusa, I'm bringing Black Bolt. One day I want that not to be the case. I want Crystal to be in this game, and for her to actually have a competitive synergy to that. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I need to make sure not to rest the iPad against the stand, or against the desk, clearly. Apologies about that. Ah, Nick is so rude. Whoop. That hurt. That's fine. He's probably not going to have any issues with anyone else. I'm going to back up a little bit in my chair, so that I have a little more freedom without hitting the desk. Because until I get my shock mount set up, which I don't currently have access to, just have to be a little more careful so that I don't ruin y'all's day. Oh, come on. I don't know that I was paying quite enough attention for me to say that that was an input drop, though. Just very annoying. Hey, work, Eduardo, how's it going? Oh, you know what? I made the same mistake that I made so many times in Battlegrounds. I need to get better about don't do damage to Hercules with a special 2. Just push to the special 3 and turn the whole thing off. That's a weakness of mine I really need to fix. Yeah, going for the night stream. I was actually going to stream before work. And then I had an unusual gap in the middle of work, and I was like, maybe I'll stream there. And then turns out I was like, or I could do this other work that I have. And so here we are. But that's okay. I don't think I'm going to be keeping anybody up. Which is the huge, huge benefit of actually being in a house with doors as opposed to a 2-room apartment without them. Playing around with Null with the Gore synergy? Nice. Hey, Slay, how's it going? Hey, Luke. Yeah, it has been a bit. I've also been a little bit in and out of commission, so that's fair on your end. I think I might actually open some calves for Galen. Gallon. I'm gonna feel really, really dumb if I don't get him at all. And I didn't buy the early access bundle. Come on, buddy, throw this. Didn't quite land, but that was still a success. Is that you at Slay's rank 4 Corvus, or my I might get calves for Gallon? Probably a fair response to either, honestly. Definitely Corvus. Okay. Yeah, I like Gallon a lot. He looks sweet. The only thing holding me back from I'm definitely going to sink some units into him is if I might want those units the next 2 weeks after that for Quicksilver. Whoa! Bad Red Hulk. Thoughts on Surfer versus Corvus? I don't know, Slay. Like, I legitimately enjoy Surfer. I would take him up because Prestige is on my mind. I know last time we talked, you were saying that you hope Prestige is not on your mind anytime soon. Which kind of brings it down to Surfer being a Battlegrounds rank up and Corvus being a War rank up. And you are generally in a War alliance. So I do think Corvus probably makes more sense for you. But for almost everyone else, I would recommend Surfer. Yeah, work. I want to do that too. Specifically Airwalker. I'd always been saying Norseman Herald, but Herald of the North does have a certain cachet to it. This Airwalker's so good in incursions. Hey, Accelerate, it's been a bit. Oh, you're also in Toronto. I'm sorry, man. I honestly didn't even think about. That's not entirely true. I just didn't know. We were only there for about 48 hours, but next time. I liked it. It was fun. Just next time, if possible, I think I'm going to fly there so I don't have to pay for parking. Good lord, the parking prices in that city. It was by far the worst thing about us being there. Yeah, Matt. Prestige is almost always good. The thing is that, like, if Slay really has no intention of playing for any other alliance anytime soon, then Prestige is very, very limited in its utility. because like at some point in the future, either GT40 could decide that prestige matters, or Slay could decide he wants to go somewhere else. But by that time, he will probably have had another opportunity to rank Surfer, is kind of my thinking. Thanks, man. Been good to have you. Your Gallon's already rank 4? Damn, dude. Very nice. Oh, you're not in the announcement chat either. I didn't realize that. I was actually thinking, I was like, oh, okay, well, at least works in this one. It just didn't. Thanks, Solid Snake. Hey, Phil. Oh, you have no headphones. Well, I won't address you further. Oh, you were just talking on a Discord? GT40 in general, or you and Slay? I also enjoy seeing my prestige number go up, Slay. Like I don't even know that I enjoy playing Quicksilver, but I keep thinking about him for that. Jeez. You'd think I'd have stopped trying to hit her after the first one. Prestige doesn't always have play unless you're in top AQ or wannabe. I mean, yes and no. That's the thing, that it's that want to be part, because it's not just top AQ. It's also top war, because most war alliances also run some kind of AQ. And so basically, if you think that ever in the future you will want to be in either competitive war or competitive AQ, or if Kabam ever introduces some other competitive alliance mode, because then AQ will probably matter. If you think that's ever going to be on the table, at least until the next like rarity or rank comes out where prestige kind of does a bit of a reset, you should be thinking about it. Now, if you are going to be in like top, I don't know, 2000 AQ silver 1 literally forever and you're very happy there, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not attaching any judgment to that. If that's where you'll be happy for the foreseeable future, then yeah, you can absolutely ignore. But I know a lot of people, even in the like gold or platinum levels, hope to move up to higher platinum or master at some point. And that usually requires prestige to matter. That stupid Valkyrie. Yeah. I saw that when he was applying, and I was like, "Oh wow, well that makes things easier." Yeah, Slay. That's a really good point to make. Is that even if you are not actively making prestige rank ups, I do think it should factor into your Sigstone decisions, because that's something that, at the risk of naming names, I think he's at peace with this and wouldn't mind. That's something that Zuzu's had to do a lot of work to catch up on, because he made. It's not that he put Sigstones into a low prestige champion. You've done that as well. I've done that. But you just have to be very intentional about how often you do that and how you're balancing it with other things, so that if prestige matters to you in the future, the growth is possible. Yeah, Snoops. It's been a bit. I also wonder, Matt. It did come up, but nobody brought out the calculator. So close. There is that loop. There's a reason I have started to enjoy profile pics a bit more. Otherwise, I'll just be looking at Doom's ugly mug forever. Or I guess not forever, because now there are two people ahead of him. And there will probably be another. Scorpion is definitely good, Benito, yeah. I can't offer particularly involved thoughts on him. Ooh, way too soon. All right, well, I'm glad I got most of the good evades in earlier today for my Eternity of Pain run. Yeah, but I don't have developed thoughts on Scorpion, but he's definitely good. I've seen a lot of really good footage, and he has some cool utility. I don't know that I agree with Slay on him being the best of the current features, because Rintra, Wiccan, and Hulkling are all very good, and Hulkling and Rintra in particular seem easier to play than Scorpion, but Scorpion might have the highest ceiling. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Slay meant, in which case he's not wrong. Yeah, that makes sense, Matt. Good luck on the grind. I didn't realize you were also doing it. Yuck. So much fun. You don't like Surfer, Luke? Hey, Executioner, how's it going? Nice, Luke. Yeah, I know the loyalty store is really great for lower tiers. I'm glad they added it for that. Yeah. No, I think you're right, Slay. The fact that Scorpion is good is exactly why that Agent Venom team scares me. Like, I know we're losing Defiance, but I honestly think that that synergy trio is too much regardless. It's just so much damage with so little thought or effort or skill. It's like it's the exact reason that Hercules is stupid. It's just in a different package. And sure, it requires a synergy team, but it requires a synergy team with a usable champion and a very good champion. Nope, too close. That's okay. Yeah, exactly, Slang. It is absolutely that good, Snoops. Like, all it does is add damage, but it adds, like, Cable with Apocalypse levels of damage, and you don't have to land heavies. And sure, it doesn't work on people who are bleed and incinerate immune, but, like, who cares? It's so much damage. Oh, I should have changed my team. Way more damage than Cable with APOC? Yeah, I mean, per second. That's going okay, Phil. Yeah, because that's the other thing, is that there's nothing that you have to work for in the synergy, and therefore it benefits completely from boosts and recoil masteries. Because that's something that I think is often lost on people, is that if you use full rainbow boosts and recoil tree masteries on somebody like Hyperion, then that's 110% extra attack on basics. But Hyperion has built into his kit ways to get like 300-400% extra attack as well. And that does not scale with the boosts. So Hyperion with 3 charges and 0 Furies is gaining 150% extra attack, so that 110 is actually only taking you from 250 to 360. That is a much, much smaller increase than going from 100 to 210. Somebody like Agent Venom with that synergy trio gets the full 110% boost because it's just keyed off of attack and you don't have to do anything else. I hate it. Hey, Carl, how's it going, man? Are you insane to want to take up Cersei over Corvus? No. If you either want her utility, you want her healing, or if you don't run recoil tree masteries, then Cersei is legitimately just a better champion. Corvus is better in very specific circumstances. I agree, Phil. I am also surprised. Korg or Sauron for Battlegrounds? Honestly, Korg. We were kind of having a discussion about this the other day. Like, he has a lot of counters, but most of them aren't fast. I mean, both of those get through Sauron pretty well, too. Yeah, and Korg is not the easiest CGR fight. I don't think Sauron's really fast enough to be important as an attacker. I could be wrong. Stupid pig. Come on, buddy. I see your point, Slade, but I would bring up that if you're talking a decent Sig Korg, even if you don't mess up with a less than perfect counter, you lose a big chunk of health, and boom, that could make the difference right there. A slightly slower fight where you're guaranteed to lose a few thousand health, it's hard to win. Lizer wants you to rank Sauron. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he's actually fairly slept on, honestly. Unfortunately, Phil, my response is basically the same as Slay's. Yeah, I've heard he makes a good horseman, Carl. I'm more along the lines of Cyber. I have a whole mess of single player games that I really want to play. And for multiplayer, I have other things. It's very funny, JB. I love hearing that, Luke. I love Killmonger so much. Yeah, if I'm gonna play fighting games, like, I don't know. I like Soul Calibur. I like Fighter Z. I don't really feel like getting into something where I actually have to be good against people. What sig is he at again? I know I pulled him again. 100? He's doing good work. That's up to 90. Oh, nice. Congrats on the Masacre dupe. Yeah, I didn't throw a special. Ugh, hear that one. Oh, that's BS. How did I not nullify that? Hold on. So real quick. Oh no, wait, he has Mystic Ward. Never mind. Die. Alright, moving on. Yeah, gold is tough, Luke. Do arena if you can, do some incursions if you can. And be judicious. Yeah, it's a CCP thing, true potential. It's kind of weird because they told us not to make it too obvious, but like it shows up on the pause menu. I don't know. If I actually use it, I'll go to the hold screen, but I'm not going to pretend like it's not there. I really should have read the node, because I have no idea what that buff is. Or passive, whatever. That sounds very cool, Snoops. If that's done at the same level as the Spider-Man game, I would absolutely spend money on that. Did my Sector 7 run, should do my 8. I've been working a lot recently. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. It is supposed to be difficult to have enough gold unless you spend. That is kind of the way it's set up. God knows I feel it. That was on me. He made that obvious, and I fell for it anyway. How have we not crit yet? Thank you. Perdona? Thank you. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Spider-Man ones to come to PC. That's happening soon for the first one, right? I can't wait. It is 11:18 p.m. for me, Fel. Definitely on the later side. Still haven't read the dang node. That's fine, Cyber. I'm not gonna buy a console. Okay. That's what it is. That doesn't really matter, though. I miss my Winter Soldier synergy. Bro. That's a nice crit. This month. I knew it was something. You hope the rocket buff is insane? I know Kabam's excited about that one. Yeah, I did buy Horizon. I haven't played it yet, but I bought it. Okay, it looks like it only applies to new incinerates, so this is a pretty toothless buff. I wonder if that's the intent. It's probably the same way that, like, aptitude can't modify the potency of buffs already active, so it's easier to code it for new ones. But for somebody like Masacre who can just keep things refreshed, not really a threat. Ooh, August 12th. That is in 3 days. Crap. There goes some money. You can use a controller on a PC, Cyber. I use a PS4 controller for Elden Ring and Divinity 2 Original Sin and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, that's totally fine, Luke. I will never judge anyone for spending on this. Well, or for not spending. The one, yeah, I will never judge anyone for not spending on this game. I will judge people for not spending on this game and then being incredibly, inconsolably angry that they are not at the very top. I've been playing this game for a long time. I'm not that close to the top. And I've spent some too. There's a lot of gradations here. I totally get it, Cyber. I also use my PC for work and for streaming and other kinds of things, so I like it, but yeah, consoles are fine. Yeah, saving for college sounds very smart, Luke. Battlegrounds comes back, what, September? October? Sometime this fall. Actually, I can't even remember if it's been confirmed what the actual date is. But in a bit. Actually, realizing that September's only a few weeks away, it's probably October. I can't remember right now. Yeah, Bean, I'm looking forward to trying it. Wait, you didn't know that song? Actually, even if they're not Bluetooth, you can just use a USB to micro USB cable and plug it directly into your computer. I often do that to avoid charging issues. And then I can just sit in my fancy gaming chair that I bought as a business expense in front of my nice laptop. It's better than a lot of TVs, or my nice monitor that's better than a lot of TVs anyway. Enjoy my time. Yeah, for sure, Luke. I do like keyboard and mice for some things, just not all. I feel like I'm gonna get my butt kicked here because I almost never actually fight Black Cat, but we'll figure it out. I knew she would do that. That one I wasn't expecting. Oh, it's because the previous one was a medium. How about you just throw your special? How about that? Thank you. Whoa! I was not expecting her to intercept me there. That hurt. Didn't know those chords worked for a computer. That's fair, man. Yeah, I'm used to just using laptops basically always plugged in myself, Phil. I don't trust their batteries. Decent chairs are the important part. For me, it's because I work from home, JB. My gaming chair is also my streaming chair, is also my work chair. And so I invested a pretty penny in something that I plan to sit in for, a good 8, 9 hours a day. How did I not get the unblockable there? I swear I was far enough away. Whoa, what did I do that for? Why did I back up for the last one? That hurt. Alright. Please throw. And then block? Jesus, this fight. Stop throwing heavies. And then that freaking dashback didn't even take. God, this is like the freaking AQ fight all over again. Somebody tell this surfer to go home. Hey, look, a special one. Was that so hard? Alright, that should be it. He really was true potential. Does he have a heavy assault node? I'll check that out. I'd forgotten. Oh yeah, heavy bias. Right. And heavy bias always makes champions more reluctant to throw specials, because a lot of the same windows in which the AI would throw specials are the same windows in which it also throws heavies. Very frustrating in it. I'm liking this chair so far, work. It's also part of it is just because it comes in an XL model, and there are not a whole lot of chairs designed for people my size. Yeah, Dragon Man does sound fun for that. Oops. That's annoying. You were considering rank 4ing Odin? I've thought about it. It's so dang good. I'm currently leaning towards Hype as my next one, though. Which I'm assuming is probably what you're thinking as well, Fel. Whoa! Maybe let's not intercept people with lights, huh? Let's be polite. You need the T5CC? That's cute. I don't think I have less than 3 of anything. At this point, I may not have less than 4 of any class. Yeah, exactly, Luke. No miss for you. Hyperion is also both a conduit defender and a sick and tired attacker. And so for the next 2 war seasons, he should be, at worst, decent. Pretty darn good in Battlegrounds as well. You're going to be doing it after Eternity of Pain, then, I'm guessing, Fel? Because I don't know where you are on milestones, but I'm guessing you have at least some of those selectors coming your way. I agree, Luke. I would happily trade in a T5CC. Let's say 1 T5CC for 10 T4CC of the same class. Give me that button and I will do it regularly. Yeah, he is also just Hyperion. You're not wrong. Woo! Getting intercepted a lot today. Hey, Madrox, how's it going? Oh, for you it's T5B? I mean it for T5CC. If you gave me the option to sell a Tech T5CC for 10 Tech T4CC, I would do it right now. Yeah, Snoops. Black Panther's so much fun, man. I was not kidding the other day. He may go to rank 4 at some point. I would still rank Surfer Cyber, but very few people would. And I can't claim to be some kind of savant with this. It probably would have taken me longer to figure out how much I like him if his prestige were not so great. I definitely wouldn't be alone in still ranking him either, but you would definitely have a lot fewer high rank surfers. Hey, cream cheese, how's it going? Okay, that's the end of a chapter. I will probably call the stream there. We're getting close to midnight. But I believe that is two of these. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Don't worry, my 6-star shards didn't fall out of the blue. This is because the what is it? I got the final milestones for the resort pass and the Regal Resort, whatever it is. The two things. I bought a lot of 6-star. 6-star shards. I almost said 6 stones, but I meant shards. Anyway, let's go. Oh, for I was at peace with the first awakening. The second one frickin' hurts. Hmm. Stupid duck. Thank you. Thank you. I almost said stop out loud. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. That makes the duck worth it. That makes the duck so worth it. Gee. Whoever's responsible. All right. That makes me feel much, much better. Luke, Pocket Bacon is not super active. I haven't logged into that account in 4 or 5 days, mainly because I was on vacation. I will log back into it. Yeah, I think Captain Easy's the most active one there. He tends to set things up. It's a fun alliance. You will get rewards from existing in it, but they're not that competitive. And hey, PPG. Yeah, I am winding down. Let's see. I am checking out Howard's Sig because I do think that the no. Okay, so the ability accuracy is all at once. Ugh. Okay, so no benefit from the second dupe for fighting Domino. It does bring in debuffs from minus a third of a second to minus half a second. And gives him a pittance more of crit resistance. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh well. Yeah, I'll take the Scorpion. Incredibly happy about that. Yeah, having the Spidey 99 one is very helpful as well. I'm going to take Spider Ham up at some point as well. That's good for both of them. Forgot about how he makes Spark a kitty counter as well. I know the Venom one is incredible. Yeah, and this is why Scorpion's so good in war with Agent Venom. Really is a stupid synergy. But yeah, incredibly happy with that. Yeah, that totally makes sense, Luke. Pocket bacon is not for everyone. But everyone is welcome. Ooh, that sounds fun, Bean. Actually, before I go away, let me just take a quick look here. Where is it? I'm not going to commit to doing this tomorrow. I'm going to do it soon. But I think what I'm going to do. Let's see. Could bring Ghost for the last spot. I'd love to bring Reed. Just cuz. He's not super helpful outside of Terrax, though. Let me just take a look. Okay. APOC for Doom, Reed for Terrax, Kitty for Vision. Ah, that's where I used Magneto last time. So I could use Kitty for that, I guess? Spam is just a long APOC solo. Yeah, I used Magneto last time, but I would prefer not to. I don't like him. No, not Reed for Sasquatch. Hard Knock Life makes that very difficult. I'm just going to use Apocalypse for Sasquatch again. I did it before, I'll do it now. Nimrod for Weapon X, Tigra for Thing. I did that last time. Kitty for Korg, Tigra for Dragon Man, Tigra for Black Panther. APOC, most likely, for Nightcrawler. Yeah. I don't think trying to switch him with Nimrod is going to be too fun. Plus, the whole point of ramping there is that once Apocalypse's evade counter is fully ramped, he just bypasses Nightcrawler. And, what's her face? Spider-Gwen. Nimrod for Domino. I used Apocalypse at a rank 3 and almost soloed Mojo. So I could do that again. Like, maybe could do that with Reed, but I doubt it. Nimrod for I-Bomb is fine. Ooh, I could actually do Nimrod for Apocalypse over Tigra. That sounds very easy. Oh, no, but there's that. Except he's immune to most of that, so it would just reduce the armor ups. That's probably fine. Eh, If not, Tiger can take it. Apocalypse for Sasquatch, Apocalypse for Killmonger, Apocalypse for Void, Apocalypse for Nick. Okay, so this can work, but Reed isn't really helping. It's just I want to use Reed for Terrax, but that's not really worth it. I did see that, Snoops. Yeah, I can bring Ghost, but I don't know that she's really doing anything for me work. Because the fights I don't have clear answers to here are Terrax and Mojo, basically. And Ghost isn't great for either. Yeah, I know Ghost is better for Void. But Apocalypse was a solo. Kitty smokes Terrax? Okay, I can do that. But there's still Mojo. Oh, nice, Luke. Congrats on that. I do have Spidey 2099 at rank 2. I could bring him up. Torch does nothing else for me, though, Jaw. My main reason for hesitance there. Oh, Spidey works well on Thanos? That actually might be enough for me then. Okay. Well, then maybe I'll wait long enough to actually have the gold. I have an okay amount of gold. How much Science ISO do I have? Because I feel like you've convinced me. Not a lot. I can open some. Science, 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 mystic. Perfect. Okay, that's probably enough to get him to rank 3. Alright, next level up. Miguel goes to rank 3, and I think that's my team. I have Herc, but I have intentionally not awakened him, and even if I had awakened him, I wouldn't use him in here, Jaw. I really, really dislike that character, and I do everything I can to avoid using him. Cool. So, I'll be bringing in 3 rank 4s, and then Kitty and Miguel. That sounds pretty cool. And I'll probably come out the other side of Gauntlet a much better Kitty player than I'm heading in. Let's be honest about that. Why don't I like Herc? Because he's bad for the game. He's overpowered. He should not have been released in his current state. And he just trivializes so many design decisions. And I think he's boring to play. It's just all of those things put together. There's too much distaste in me for me to enjoy playing him. When is this going down? I'm not sure, JB. When's the next level up? Probably 2 or 3 days? So this is probably happening this weekend. Quake is bad for the game? I mean, I'm intentionally not bringing Quake for Korg, which is what I did last time, too. I actively avoid using Quake. I want her to be nerfed, too. I mean, there's no whataboutisms for these things. Because if you come at me with like, well, then Kitty is also broken. Okay, fine. I think that Kitty should probably have her synergies tuned down. I think that Nick should have a lower base attack, maybe one fewer ability. I think that Magneto should have one of his abilities given to House of X so that the two of them together are more balanced. I think that Doom should have his crit resistance cut in half or more and should have a lower base attack. I think that Ghost shouldn't get passive furies when she purifies debuffs. Do all of those things at once. I think the game will be better for it. Take care, Snoops. They kind of did nerf Quake by not releasing her as a 6-star. Not enough. We all know she's still out there. We all know she's still silly. Twelve point oh? Not at all, man. It would be similar to 12.1. But that's a good thing. Diminishing returns gave us so much room for the game getting more interesting and deeper. Like Scarlet Witch, Star-Lord, Thor, Doctor Strange, they did need to get nerfed. The game did need to transfer over to a place where 100% crits weren't a thing. Yeah, people still complain about 12.0 because people hate having their toys taken away from them. That's always going to be what it is. And not to dismiss it entirely, people complain because they put a lot of money into this game. But I said this back when rebalancing came about, and the way that I personally think about it is that if I put a lot of money into Doom, and then Kabam nerfs his base stats, then I could choose to look at that as Kabam taking money away from me because they have devalued my investment. Or I could look at that as Kabam making all of my other investments, all of the rest of my roster, worth more in a relative sense. Because Doom was too powerful that he was actually overshadowing them. That's, I think, the healthier way to think about nerfs. It's not taking away from you, it's not devaluing, it's making everything else you have better. Because the only time a company should nerf, the only time that I personally think that this company should nerf characters is when they're strong enough that they are actively devaluing others. Yeah, Star-Lord was barely nerfed. Do I like Mole Man more now that he is more balanced? Yeah. I still don't particularly love his moveset. His dashback, that kind of thing. Like, he still bothers me in some of the same ways that Ragthor does, but I want him on my roster. Yeah, that too fell. Your investments are worth way more in the long run if the game is around because the designers have actually had room to innovate. Anyway, that's enough of a soapbox from me tonight. Don't expect that we will wake up anytime soon and see that Kabam is nerfing Hercules or Kitty or who was I thinking of? Doom. Yeah. Wait, I thought I already claimed that. Yeah, I did, because I already had one. I'm not going to open it, Madrox. I'm going to try and hold on to them and open them all later. Well, actually, wait. Was today day 10? What did I just click on? Yeah, today was day 10. Fine. That's a good round number excuse. I'll open 2 of them. I do want science ISO. Okay. That's about what we want from those. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. This is a good stream. I'm glad I did this. I'm maybe around tomorrow morning. We'll see. Either way, I do intend to do incursions soon. So, look forward to that. And I'll catch y'all later. Take care, everyone.